What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today we will be discussing a few things when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Brooks, is he going to be traded because the Eagles put him on the traded block? How soon will Zach Ertz be traded? With reports coming out that people are interested in Zach Ertz. And last but not least, Jeff Lurie comes out and says Jalen Hurts is our guy, and we will be breaking down the best game, in my opinion, of Jalen Hurts' 4 games, the Arizona Cardinal game, the All-22. But before we get into all that, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and smash that like button for your boy. With all that out the way, let's jump into today's topic. And let's start with the trade pieces before we get into number 2, Jalen Hurts. So, Brandon Brooks is possibly looking to be traded. Not looking to be traded, but the Eagles are putting him on the block. Now, if you ask me if that's a smart decision, he is one of the top paid right guards in the league, and when he's playing, he's probably the top right guard in the NFL. But he had his fair share of injuries in the last couple of seasons. I mean, with the anxiety attacks, nothing against that, but he had missed games due to that, and he also had both legs torn. I think it was ACLs on both legs. He tore his shoulder, so the guy hasn't been able to be available for the Philadelphia Eagles. The guy is in great shape, and when he's on the field, he's one of the best, but can he stay healthy? Maybe another team takes a risk on that, and that definitely possibly would free up some money. Maybe not exactly in 2021, but in 2022, 100%. But again, when you got Brandon Brooks on your team and Lane Johnson is also healthy, we have one of the best right sides in football. So it's a kind of, do you really want to do it? Can he be healthy? I don't know. Now, let's talk about Zach Ertz. So teams are calling for him, and I don't know where a lot of people were thinking that we were going to just let him go. I mean, like, that's the worst case scenario. You want to get something in return for Zach Ertz, even if you don't have the leverage to really play with it. Take a 4th round pick, take a 5th round pick. There are steals in them rounds if you do it right. Cough, cough, Howie Roseman. So, listen, you saw at the end of the season, Zach Ertz, Jason Kelce, Carson Wentz, all talking amongst each other, talking about, man, this is going to be the last time we're playing. And we knew that. Carson Wentz is gone. Zach Ertz is going to be gone whether we trade him or he walks. The only person left is Jason Kelce on that 1-year deal. Shout out to, as my guy Philly Fresh would say, Little Big Dog or Big Little Dog. I'm not sure. He said something like that. But yeah, so Zach Ertz needs to be traded. We can't allow an asset to just walk out for no draft compensation, and we can't even go player because we don't need any more money on the books. So we just got to get draft compensation and turn it into something good. Now, let's talk about the biggest news, in my opinion, Jalen Hurts. I know there's a lot of Eagle fans out there who agree with me and say we can't take a quarterback. Whether you fully believe in Jalen Hurts or not, you just can't take a quarterback. You got to get a skill player. There's too many blue chip players at the skill position in this draft in the top 10 picks. Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Devontae Smith. There's just so many ways you can go, and there's going to be 2 of them 3 on the board at 6. I'm telling you. So you got to go that route to help out Jalen Hurts. Now, Jeff Lurie comes out and says, no quarterback competition. We are going to build around Jalen Hurts. Now, again, Howie Roseman will be in that draft room, and he might just hit the emergency red button, and the red button has quarterback written all over it. I doubt it. If your owner's coming out supporting Jalen Hurts and you see what he's doing with the receivers and all that, you can't go against your owner's wishes. So I do believe that is the determining factor. We will not take a quarterback, and I'm all for it. Again, when you look at that 4-game sample size, you saw great things, you saw good things, and you did see some bad things, but it was a horrible season for every Philadelphia Eagle on this team. And like I said, the lack of preparation, no OTAs, no offseason, only 4 starts, and we had a bad supporting cast, mainly because of our injuries. So I think Jalen Hurts is going to be great. And with that being said, let's look at the positive. You can take a lot of negative in certain games, like the Cowboys game. You can take the first half of the Washington football team's game, I guess. But let's look at his best game through my eyes, where he threw for like 300 some yards, went toe-to-toe with Kyler Murray. We just couldn't come out with the win, mainly because of our defense. Let's roll the clip of Arizona and Philly. But before we do that, let's take a moment to hear from our sponsor. This episode of the Philly Talk Podcast is sponsored by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. They're obsessed over their technology, developing to provide you with the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. And we got an exclusive offer for the Philly Talk Podcast listeners. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code, you already know what it is, Philly Mike at manscaped.com. Remember, Philly Mike is all capital and get 20% off at manscaped.com. The link will be in the description. Remember, all capitals, one word, Philly Mike, 20% off. Go get you some Manscaped products. You won't regret it. So this is the first play on the second drive after the safety. They're going to blitz 6. They're actually going to blitz the safety 2 to cover 1. And they're going to motion Dallas Goedert and hit him on the bootleg. Got Dallas Goedert in motion, fake it to Miles Sanders. Here comes the blitz, stays in the pocket, gives it to Dallas for a good completion. He breaks a tackle, a little extra on it. Here, we're going to run a screen pass. We're going to fake the end around, get the guys confused, drop it to Miles Sanders, and he's going to have 3 blockers ahead of him. We need to execute screens like this more often. He's going to be able to turn upfield and gain 25, 30 yards with the blocking ahead of him. Good play. Here we got Jalen Hurts in the shotgun, and I like this route combination. You got Greg Ward Jr. going up the seam and Jalen Reagor doing an out route. That is going to hold this safety on Greg Ward's responsibility, leaving Jalen Hurts able to fit it in between the linebacker and the safety. But here you see Reagor not even out of his break fully, and Jalen Hurts is throwing to the open spot, which gets an easy completion between 2 defenders. On this play, we only got 3 routes running out and 7 blockers, or a 7-man protection. So the tight end and the running back are going to help out in protection. He got man across the board for the Cardinals in a cover 1. No safety over the top for Alshon. He drops back, decisive, gives Alshon a chance, and he extends for a great play. We need to give these receivers some opportunities. Again, you got the Cardinals coming out in cover 1. 6 blitzers. They're going to rush the linebacker as well. They played man and a lot of blitzes all game because they know our offensive line is banged up. Dallas Goedert on an out route. Jalen Hurts doesn't hesitate. Boom. Hits him. Dallas Goedert's able to fight for a little bit of extra yards. On this play, the Cardinals come out in a zone coverage. I believe it's quarters, but the guy I'm pointing at makes a mistake. So Dallas Goedert is going to run a dig route, and he's going to jump on that route instead of playing back to help Peterson in the quarters. So Reagor's going to get separation, at least 2 yards of separation, but Hurts misses him. He throws it a little too short. Peterson's able to make the play. But if you look at the replay, one of the reasons why Jalen Hurts threw this short is because Isaac Seumalo gets bull rush by 44 and kind of gets in the throwing lane of Jalen Hurts. Tries to make the pass. Got to put more on it, though. Here we got the Cardinals playing zone again, and we're going to run that screen, bubble screen to Quez Watkins. He's going to fake like he's running a route, come back, and he's going to have the receivers to block, and you're going to see Malata, Isaac Seumalo all pull out there. Now he's supposed to go inside, but knows how to spin it out because he sees there's nothing inside. And look at Jordan Malata. He blocks one guy, but he blocks the one guy so good he blocks him into the other, taking 2 guys out, letting Quez use the burners. Let's go. Here we're going to put Greg Ward Jr. in motion, draw the defense, and Jalen Hurts is going to keep it on the quarterback read and run for a decent gain. Again, another one, but he's going to fake it to Miles Sanders, and boom, look at the linebackers creep up. He sees a lane. He's going to take it on the outside, but again, he has to know not to fumble. This could have been huge in the game. He fumbles, but it goes out of bounds. Lucky us. Here, the Cardinals come out in a 2-man under. They're going to blitz 6. They're going to blitz the corner off the edge. The Eagles counter with a screen to Boston Scott, so they're going to fake it to Scott, set up the screen. Really nothing there, but he turns it into a short minimal gain. We got to get back to doing these screens. Here's the play that I opened up the video with, where they act like they're getting a call from the sideline, take the ball, and throw it to Jalen Reagor when they're not ready. Now again, I believe he turns his head around a little bit too early, taking away from his speed, but maybe Hurts can put the ball a little bit closer. We got to connect on this. This is a very creative play, and I like how it caught him off guard. We just couldn't capitalize on this play, but I do like it. Once again, Arizona comes out in a cover 1-man concept. The 2 guys that got circled are going to spy for Miles Sanders or Hurts. They don't want them scoring in the red zone. They're going to blitz off the edge. Hurts is going to roll out, Greg Ward's going to do a 5 and out. He's not open on an initial route, but he cuts it back, and that's just Hurts and Greg Ward being on the same page for a touchdown. Shout out to Greg Ward. On this play, I believe Arizona made a mistake. You got cover one man across the board, but the linebackers actually dropping back into coverage instead of playing Zach Ertz, who I'm pointing at. Now, the other linebacker on the line of scrimmage is going to blitz, and that's going to force Jalen Hurts' hand. I got two routes that I like and that are open. Zach Ertz on a double move, not being covered, and Jalen Reagor on the comeback route. However, Ertz tailed his route a little bit away from Patrick Peterson to the middle, but he is open, but Jalen Hurts goes with his first read because of the pressure up front, but he throws to a spot before he even gets out of his break. That is the good connection I see from Jalen to Jalen. On this play, I was a little confused. You got zone coverage from the linebackers and the safeties, but you got man coverage on the outside. However, this linebacker D and Zach Ertz, I don't know if it's man or zone. Maybe he gets out of his man because of what Jalen Hurts does on the scramble. I don't know. But you got Zach Ertz running the post route and Dallas Goedert running the dig route. That is going to make the safety I got circles job hard. Who do you go with? As for the other safety, he would have been in good position, but he goes down to help the man-to-man coverage. So I believe the scrambling ability from Jalen Hurts makes the linebackers come up because all that green grass, plus the safety going for the dig route. So I like the route combination and the legs on Jalen Hurts to get this open pass. Here you got Arizona and man-to-man. They got both safeties in the box. He sees that the safety can't get there in time. He tries, but he can't. So he's going to give Jalen Reagor a shot. That's the one thing Hurts does. He's not afraid to give these young receivers a shot at 50-50 balls. We're going to start connecting. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing cover one man, but they do it a lot. They're going to throw this to Reagor, but I like Dallas Goedert's route. Safety's going to go with Reagor. Goedert's going to be man-to-man. If he holds his ball a little longer, Goedert's going to get open. Now, let's look at this play again. Same play, but we're going to look at that Reagor who draws the foul. Now, the safety does get over there late, so what does Hurts do? He gives his guy an opportunity, and Jalen Reagor able to draw the PI. On this touchdown pass, I want to look at something else first. So, boom. I know he's throwing to Greg Ward Jr., but Alshon Jeffrey gets a pick route from Dallas Goedert, and he's wide open. That could have been done. But let's get to the initial play. Greg Ward Jr. is going to run an out route, man-to-man coverage. He is low-key getting better out at his route running. Jalen Hurts trusts this guy. He's going to find him in the back of the end zone. Nice catch. Nice connection. I like these two growing together. Here you got the Cardinals coming out in a zone concept, but it's really a zone for the middle because the corners are playing man. The outsides are beatable. They got the defensive end spying Jalen Hurts. They did a lot of different things to Jalen Hurts this game. Zach Ertz is going to run a deep out route, and Jalen Hurts is going to drop back, hit him in stride where the zone is not there, and Zach Ertz is going to get yak, something we haven't seen from him. Once again, you got the DBs playing man, some of the safeties and the linebackers playing zone. They're only rushing 4, which is weird because they normally been sending 5 or 6 every single play. But you got Jalen Reagor on a comeback route. You're going to see him drop back, feel the pressure, hit him. Easy completion from the Jalens. This was a huge play. 4th and 3. They rush 6. Send the pressure. A guy's going to come free after Jalen Hurts does the RPO with Miles Sanders. You see Greg Ward and Dallas Goedert are going to run pick routes. Like I said, here comes the free blitzer. Boom. Jalen puts him on skates and completes it to Dallas Goedert. This was huge in the game. Here we got the Cardinals dropping back into zone. The Eagles are going to have a 7-man protection to give Jalen Hurts some time. We only run 3 routes. He's going to lob it up to Alshon Jeffrey, giving him a chance like he did all game, and he's going to draw the flag, which we got a lot of them this game. Cardinals playing off coverage. Eagles counter with a bubble screen. 1, 2, 3 blockers, and some of the offensive line coming. So Jalen Reagor is going to turn this upfield for a nice gain. We need to do more execution like this, get the blocks in order, and use our playmakers. Big 4th down play. Here comes the pressure. Jalen Hurts looks up the field. He sees Greg Ward and Dallas Goedert doing a crossing route. Ward is open, but he's not past the sticks. Hurts takes it upon himself to rush for the first down on 4th and 6 and comes up with a big play. Once again, man coverage, and Hurts is not afraid to use his arm. If he sees man coverage, he's going to give his outside receiver a chance, and he gets another flag. On this play, you're going to see Hurts again look around and say, look, nobody's open. We need to score. I'm going to take it upon myself to go up the middle. He gets caught at the 2 or 3, but he's just a grown man. Cardinals come out playing off coverage. They counter with a bubble screen to Quez Watkins with 2 blockers. However, Hurts got to hit him in stride, and it's going to be for more yards. Zach Ertz does miss the block. Quez is still able to turn it upfield for a nice gain. Guess what coverage they're playing? Arizona comes out in a cover one man again. Safety to the right side. Now you're going to see that there's going to be a go route up top. Greg Ward's going to run a slant, and so is Alshon. But watch Greg Ward. He's able to beat his man to man. Hurts trusts him, and he snags this out of the air. Great connection. Here you got the Cardinals doing something crazy. The guy got circled is going to bail out for a deep zone coverage. The Cardinals are playing a weird zone coverage where they're playing a lot of zone to the right, and they're kind of blitzing the guy in the slot to the left. Now, Alshon, like you saw, is going to run an out route. He's going to run an out route, but here's the thing again. Jalen Hurts is throwing his ball. Alshon has not even turned around yet, and he's not throwing it to him. He's throwing it to a spot. Boom. It's not my fault that the Arizona Cardinals defender fell down, but this is trust and decisiveness. This was big. I believe it was like 3rd and 3 or 4th and 3. But again, Arizona, man-to-man coverage, cover one. They're not scared of our receivers. They've been blitzing us and playing us like this all game. The Eagles are going to counter that with a quick pass to Quez Watkins with Goddard and Greg Ward blocking in front of them. But they act like they're running a route, not really blocking. So, hike the ball. Hurts makes a decisive decision. Gives it to Quez. Quez is able to get the first down. I like what Quez did in his first real action in the NFL. So I didn't show the 2 sacks back to back. But again, Matt Pryor's trash. And look, we were 3rd and 21 and Jalen Hurts delivers a beautiful ball. Look at this from the replay. Hurts drops back. He throws a perfect ball. Dallas got it. You got to make that catch. Come on, my guy. Now, as we saw, this is the 4th and 21 play. He throws it up. It hits Goddard's hands, but there's 3 defenders there, and they slap it out. And then from there, it's all about trying to get this last drive. He's going to throw a comeback route to Travis Fulgham. We're going to quickly try to get up and snap the ball. He's going to roll out here. He does fumble this, pick it up, and deliver it to Dallas Goedert. This is crazy. Not really breaking this last drive down because it breaks my heart. We should have won this game. Jalen Hurts drops back. He's going to find Jalen Reagor on an out route to get out of bounds. I just believe, wow, how did we get 2 sacks at the end of this game? Some of it could have been on Jalen, some of it on play calling, and a lot of it on Matt Pryor. Anyways, last play of the game, throws it up to Travis Fulgham, almost comes down, and that's all she wrote. Ooh, Jalen Hurts was threading the needle, and could you imagine if that's Jamar Chase out there that he's trusting instead of Alshon Jeffrey with a piano on his back? And again, Patrick Peterson is old, but he was able to get it done. With all that being said, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section about Brandon Brooks possibly being traded, Zach Ertz possibly being traded, and also let me know what you think about Jalen Hurts. Do you think he can get it done and we can be competitive in 2021? I'm not talking Super Bowl champs. You never know, though. But be competitive in 2021. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. Until next time, you guys know what time it is. We out.